but you definitely didn't play as good as earlier.
I played the same. Thing is, it didn't work this time. And it probably won't work versus anyone else, because there aren't any more Russians in the group.
It's clawz. He's Belarusian.
He's Belarus, and I can't really play the same thing.
Just play him like you'd play Cypher. Do we have another game? Elder? Who is he watching? Ooh, he's watching a game now. I'm going to jump over to that server, because I think it's clawz versus Agent.
Oh, clawz here. Where's the game?
Yeah, Nick's agreeing with me. Oh, okay, they're literally just started right now, so I'm gonna get ourselves into the game. You should join in. Agent versus clawz. clawz has been slightly underwhelming actually as of late, since his really massive blast onto the scene in this first tournament that we caught. But he's a young player. He's going up against, well, as we said earlier, one of the very experienced individuals in the scene. If Agent's going serious mode now, then we could be in for nasty surprises.
Well, clawz being Belarus, he should be playing the same type of game I played versus Agent. If he doesn't make as many mistakes, he should actually play a very good game on here.
I think he's a little bit more hyper than you in terms of the fights which he picks. And I think that he doesn't really know quite as well when to back out. But then sometimes when he does that, he ends up winning the fight anyway, and it kind of makes him look like a genius.
Yeah.
But then when it goes wrong, it makes him look a little bit naive in the fights.
I mean, with that rocket that he just did on Agent, he evened up the stacks, and he ended up stealing the red armor because Agent is favoring the Mega. And now it's a fight over the yellow with clawz, not even showing up, picking up the rail instead.
You generally always favor the Mega, I think. If you've got more than 50 armor, then I think you should always favor Mega. Oh, algae on algae. clawz. Oh, with the rail at the end.
Yeah, I mean, he ran out of ammo on the LG, but he hit the rail, and he still has a chance in this fight, and the Agent is crippled. His rail level, how is he going to stack up before the max health? He's going to pick up a yellow, but will he be there on time? Very good prediction by clawz. He could be winning this fight, and it should be the first blood for him.
Algae hit. Oh, Agent hit a lot of LG for a moment. He just suddenly had that sweet spot, and that probably did a very good amount of damage. But clawz got mega health. He's now making a move onto red. Agent, you've just got to abandon ship.
Thing is, both major items spawn at the same time, and I think Agent, I don't think he knows the timing of the Mega though. Oh, clawz, he's attacking here as well. However, this is not such a successful attack, because he took a lot of damage by Agent. And Agent, knowing that the items are spawning at the same time, he could plan a very good attack in the next 5 seconds, and could be stealing one of them.
He just always knows the item timing. He's a sick human being, really.
Oh, he was a little bit late on the red. Now clawz is going to be able to get around with everything.
I don't know why Agent was so passive there. I felt like he knew what was up, but he decided not to do anything crazy. But it's quite tricky, you know, getting the timing right to know when your opponent's going to red and jumping over to Mega while they do that. If you're maybe a second too early or 2 seconds too early, they can go back and not pick up red and attack you. Or if you're a second too late, then they're actually going to be able to get over to Mega and do damage whilst you get off. So you've actually got to be really good on your timing to pick up the Mega health without taking lots of damage. And clawz, he didn't really check everything, and he ended up taking damage.
But that was cool. I mean, he picked the Mega after, and now he's picking the fight, not even picking up the red. Agent would think that was a very, very good first bracket. Agent thought that he would go for the red, and then Agent would have more free damage, and suddenly we turned all that damage into a frag. Eventually, he was just fighting over control, and clawz turned things around and said, "No, I'm gonna fight you, and not fight the item."
clawz's LG did not look great though. He looked like he was hitting 15%, and then he switched over to the rail, and well, fortunately for him, that was fine. Oh, wow, that painful stuff. The Mega's up right now. He manages to dodge around it. The rail even hits at the end. And the LG just needed a tickle, and he's going to go 2-0 up. But losing it on red's pretty annoying, to be fair.
Yeah, he's only on 50 health right now, and 50 armor, and Agent knows anything would kill him. So he should be attacking at this red armor. Agent, that's a very bad start of the fight. He managed to back off and get the position below, but he's very vulnerable in here.
Oh.
And clawz 2 really good rockets. I don't even know how they hit. I don't understand how he hangs rockets.
No, that was weird. Okay, clawz put. Oh no!
How did you fall into the fight? He knew that, like, in the middle of the fight, he was like, okay, he's trying to push me to a telefrag. But then he tried to be greedy and push for the telefrag himself.
He didn't need to do that. He just needed to block Agent from getting into the teleporter while having the LG out. And if Agent did force himself through, he could just follow him. Didn't need to go for a telefrag. It would have been an easy kill. That could end up being a game thrower, because now Agent's going to have... Probably, he's got more weapons. He should have more stack, apart from maybe not anymore.
Yeah, the rails from clawz will have to be superb if he wants any chance to get this mega. Oh, and he falls into the water. That's the second mistake versus Agent, and usually versus Agent, you're not even allowed to have one mistake, and he did two. I'll be surprised if he managed to hold the lead for more than a couple of minutes.
Yeah, man, you made one mistake against Agent, and your lead was gone. You made your second mistake, and, well, he won the game. And I think clawz has made, like, 3 mistakes now, maybe. So, in theory, he should lose. I don't know how this is going to work yet. There's the move. Agent's tied it up. Spawn frag? Nope, no sir. Agent just with a colossal amount of health and armor.
Yeah, and he's just gonna keep circling all of the items. He might skip the yellow just because it's really useless for him now. But he's trying to do damage on clawz just so he doesn't stack up more than 100. The clawz very smartly managed to actually stack up to 100 without even picking up the yellow. So he'll be on a very good stack if he decides to attack at the mega. That's why Agent is taking this route, just to see what time the yellow is picked. And clawz getting on the water. And Agent is okay with committing to this fight because he's gonna leave clawz very low. He'll have the mega to fall back onto, and he'll have the red after. But Agent, what the hell?
Why did he? And now he's got lesser stack.
That wasn't a mistake. That was a total fuck up. He still gets the frag, but that was. I don't even know what to call it.
Like, clawz almost even got the kill then. He went in because he was going for glory, but it didn't work. Now he's going for air rockets and everything, and Agent's starting to extend his lead a bit. This is starting to look really similar to the game you had with Agent.
Yeah, that was, I mean, that was a really bad mistake by Agent. Luckily for him, he still managed to turn around and hit the rail on clawz, which changed everything in clawz. I thought he would at least be a little bit more evasive when leaving the mega. Because if you got in the mega for free, you're definitely not going to get out of that for free.
Agent notices the yellow's gone. clawz has taken some of his possessions. Agent's not happy now. clawz has somehow got to do like some sick damage. He's hit 2 rails, which actually helps a lot, but Agent's got that red, and he's not under pressure to get kills. clawz is, however, and the rockets are just perfect.
If clawz keeps having fights like this, like they do the same amount of damage, but Agent is always the one picking up the items and staying alive. So he'll be fine forever. clawz just needs to find the sudden burst of damage, and he's not finding it. And the score is exactly like my game, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that 7-3 was the final score, but we've still got 2 minutes left on this one. So Agent's going to extend it a little further. He wants to even push in for this frag. LG will work. Agent, he's hitting over 30% lightning gun.
That's how well he's feeling.
Oh, that's good, man. Nicely done, Agent. And now I think he's broken clawz a little bit inside. So this should be pretty easy for him to just carry home. In theory, one would be able to make a just sick comeback from this, but I think the damage has been done.
I wonder if he has broken clawz enough so that his game is so bad next time around that I can actually beat him.
I don't know about that. I don't know if clawz would have had, like, you know, thoughts in his head about beating Agent and stuff, because it's still pretty far-fetched for him at the moment, I believe. Although he certainly gave us, like, a glimpse of something very positive. He just couldn't continue playing without just making small hiccups.
Yeah, and I mean, they weren't like really big mistakes. They turned big because they just saw the opportunity and took advantage of it. It was when he fell in the lava, right? And what was the other one?
Water.
What, yeah, water. And like a movement mistake.
He fell in the water like 3 times.
Yeah, but that was another one. I think with timing or something. I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, when you're a brilliant player, you can play a game without making mistakes. When you're trying to be that, like, you can play a game for 2 minutes without making mistakes, but getting to the end of it, that's where you start losing your edge a bit. But GG, yeah. 12-3. Agent's gonna take this one, and I think we might go to clawz versus Ints next. Possibly, maybe.